things have been heating up between Iran and Israel. But there is one thing in particular that stood out to me, and I had to make a video about it because it's a perfect example of how propaganda, manipulation, and outright deceit are used by those in power to perpetuate war. And it's all enabled by the fact that our money is broken, captured, and controlled. We've heard the same script from Netanyahu for decades.
Iran is so dangerous. Weeks away from having the fissile material for an entire arsenal of nuclear bombs.
They're very close. They're 6 months away from being about 90% of having the enriched uranium for an atom bomb. Iran is gearing up to produce 25 bombs, atomic bombs a year, 250 bombs in a decade.
Ladies and gentlemen, time is running out.
Iran will be capable of producing alone, without importing anything, nuclear bombs within 3 to 5 years.
Over and over again, but never any evidence. And now he's appearing on US news outlets claiming
they've tried to assassinate President Trump twice.
No evidence, no proof provided, just another dangerous claim. And now you've got US senators repeating this rubbish like it's fact. But again, they have no hard evidence or proof to share with the public. Surely, if you had actual evidence of something so damning, you'd share it with the American people. That would be the quickest and easiest way to get the support you need. But that's the thing. They don't need any proof because they don't actually need anyone's support. All they need is access to the money printer. And they have it. See, before fiat money, the stuff that can just be printed out of thin air, governments actually had to fund wars with taxes or war bonds. That meant they needed the public's buy-in. They needed their support and they needed their belief in the cause. And if that support dried up because people lost faith in the cause or the death and destruction was not worth it, so too did the funding, and the war ended or just never really got started. But now, with control over the money supply, they just print what they want. They can fund wars that nobody supports with hidden motives for as long as they want, with money that nobody willingly provided. They just steal it from everyone instead through inflation. That's how Israel can get away with what it does decade after decade, funded by endless money from the US and others, obtained by printing, not by permission. And they can justify whatever they do without any evidence to their claims, because they don't need the public support to keep it all going. This doesn't stop until the money printer stops. And the only way I believe we can stop it is with Bitcoin. And this is not even me telling you to go and buy Bitcoin. I'm just saying, really start learning about it. Start learning about how the financial system works and how broken our money is. And a good place to start is by hitting the follow button, because that is exactly what I'm here to help people with.